What is up, YouTube? Um, Happy New Year. We are officially in 2026 and wanted to make this video because, and I'm a little late, I know. I've been gone, just kind of been posting off of my phone. But ultimately, wanted to make this video to really just say a heartfelt thank you to all of you guys who have subscribed, all of you guys who have supported the channel thus far. I know still a small channel, probably will remain a small channel for some time, but it does mean a lot to me because of what I'm trying to do with my channel. I'm not trying to be like Mr. Beast or, any of these other super streamers that have millions and millions of followers or millions and millions of subscribers. I'm trying to build a community where and a hub, so to speak, right? I want it to be where if you have a question, if you have any concerns, if you have anything that you'd like to share, this could be a place where you could do that, right? And it'll be something that we'll be able to talk about. I can do some research. We can all do some research. We can put that knowledge together and we can grow as a farm community, as a homestead community, as a regenerative community, right? One of the things that I've learned from my corporate job is they pride themselves on claiming to be a family, but yet when the rubber meets the road, it's all about money. And I don't want us to negate the opportunity for community and camaraderie in contrast to our 9 to 5s, right? Like we don't really get a lot of that community and camaraderie outside of, what I'm saying, our family. And I think it's very important that as we build these small villages, these small communities, this farm community that can stretch as far as the internet can go, again, it comes down to you guys. It comes down to, the interactions that we have, the information we're able to share, and the bonds we're able to create. So again, definitely appreciate it specifically because, my channel would be nothing without you guys. I don't have a farm yet. All I'm doing is spitting out the information that I know. And I want to give a special shout out to Dumpster Fire on TikTok because Dumpster Fire is literally, I'd say, about 96% of the answering your question series that I have, right? There are a couple of other people who have asked questions that I've been able to answer, but I feel like Dumpster Fire has been very pivotal in the growth of my channel thus far. So I definitely want to say thank you specifically, sir or ma'am, for your contribution to the channel. And it will not be forgotten. As we go forward, this is the year where we're leaving the rental property, at least this one, right? Hopefully, hopefully, I'll be able to get my family into a home with a little bit of acreage where we can start to exercise some of the ideas, flesh out some of the ideas, try some of the things that have been talked about on the channel. But again, as with everything, there is kind of a work that has to be done in that, and there's some things that have to be taken care of first before that can really be done. Ultimately, like I said, my goal is maybe 10 to 15 acres. We're still looking in San Antonio, but we're looking more as it directs from San Antonio going into Austin. So San Antonio, Seguin, those areas as it goes towards Austin, anywhere within that 1.5 hour, almost 2 hour distance, right? Like I think that'll be a good spot. Knowing Austin is super expensive, but also my wife wants to be able to go between both of the cities. And, we'll have options either way, events happening in one city, events happening in the other city, a little bit of land in between, a market of younger people, older people in both cities that would possibly like farm products, right? Like, so the market seems like it would make sense. I'm familiar with both of the areas and the opportunities for her to find work and find things that she could be able to do in order to, stimulate her mind. They are also there. So that is the area we're looking in. Unfortunately, our real estate agents have failed us in the sense of when we've told them what we were looking for, they haven't done the best job of making themselves available for, reviewing anything or bringing up any listings that kind of match what we were hoping for. So if you know any real estate agents in those areas or in any of that, let me know. Send it to me in a message or send it in the comments and I can check out and reach out to those people because October is basically that's basically it, right? Like we would have to renew our lease here in June and go month to month, which is of course going to be a little bit more expensive. But ultimately we're looking to leave as soon as we can. So the earlier we can get in contact with somebody and kind of see what's open, what's out there, get that process started, the better. At least if nothing else, it can tell us whether or not we need to be looking for another rental property or we need to look to buy. Um Beyond that, like I said, I appreciate everything you guys are doing. And I'm really enjoying making the content right now. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the things that's really important at this stage is being able to enjoy having those conversations and making um, those videos and everything for you guys. But ultimately, I am looking for this to be supplemental to what I do right now. Like I am working a 9 to 5, and unfortunately, it's turning into a 9 to 9. So it's sometimes 10 and 11 of not of my own volition, but I definitely am looking for this channel to grow enough to where at some point, whether it's through the farm products, whether it's from merch, whether it's anything, I want to make sure that this is profitable in some kind of way. So I want to be transparent in that. That doesn't mean I'm going to do anything gimmicky. I'm not going to do anything weird. I'm just saying that's kind of one of my goals. In addition, my other goal is I really hate how much our minds have been transformed into this corporate in and out. You know, they talk about the school to prison pipeline, but I think the school to factory or school to cubicle pipeline is just as strong, if not stronger, because that was actually the aim and the goal when the modern day school system was set up. But in doing so, they eradicated community. And I think as it grows and as this channel grows, I think I want to continue to push back against some of the things that we're seeing in America that is not only eradicating the community, but eradicating the farming community specifically, right? Like there are definitely things at work right now where some people have opinions of what's going on and don't have facts about what's going on. Some people are misled about what has happened historically and what that means for us now. And then also, the biggest thing I can do is in my job because I work so much with finance and so closely with business minds who are, I mean, Fortune 500 company gurus, right? These people have been touching hundreds of millions to billions of dollars for the majority of their career. Anything I can glean, anything I can learn, anything I can pull from what they know and that knowledge base that they have and the things that I'm actually doing actively in projects that can be applied, I will make sure to apply them and give that information to you guys because I think that's one of the other big pieces is everybody assumes that farmers don't have good sense. Everybody assumes that farmers don't know anything about business. And ultimately, I don't want to know if you know or you don't know. I just want to make sure that there's information out there for you to utilize and information out there that can help you. So, again, definitely appreciate everything you guys are doing. Be on the lookout for any and all announcements if there are any. Um, but yeah, hopefully 2026 will be a fantastic year of growth and specifically us being able to get into a home and us being able to get that content out to you guys. So again, definitely appreciate you guys and I look forward to the year. Peace.